Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Ark here on Ragnarok. And today is a very special day because it is episode 100. Yes, we're finally here. This series has been going for, we started in like June and it's now February, so what is that, like 8 months? 8 months, guys. And we're finally at episode 100, though at a certain point we kind of slowed down with the Ragnarok episodes and focused on other things, which happens a lot on the channel. You know, new things come out, new opportunities, like new series and everything happen, and I like to jump on that stuff. But Ragnarok has always been a really great series, and I thought that we might take a little bit of a world tour here. We're probably going to go around and just like check out all of the bases, and there's not actually too many on here, which I'll talk about at some point during the video. But there are a couple decent bases on here which we can go check out. And then towards the end of the video we're gonna have some cool announcements that you guys are gonna be very, very excited about. I know a lot of people really like this and I can't wait to tell you, but that's all for later. Anyway, guys, make sure that you hit the like button for this very special video. Let's try to get this one to 100 billion likes, and yeah, let's go down here because we got Shredder's base. Shredder lived down here. He's kind of got like, I think this is like the front of the base here. I want to try to encompass most of it. I think this is it, right? Yeah, this is it. Okay, so he's got a nice little kind of base down here by the jungly area near Viking Bay. You know what? Because people are gonna ask. Do I have a GPS? No, I don't have a GPS. Screw it. I don't care. You can pretty much just see in the map here. I mean, like, if you can't figure that out, then I think you're lost. So this is near Viking Bay here on the map, and yeah, it's a really cool base. Like, he's got a lot of little bits off to the side here, like little breeding shacks and stuff. Of course, he's got like a little jerboa thing. I haven't actually really checked out Shredder's base before, so this is my first time kind of checking it out as well. So he's got like a little jerboa and dodo shack here. Now, I do know that Shredder's dinos have all been moved. He actually took all of his dinos from the server and moved them to his Patreon server, which he launched at some point, I think maybe 2 or 3 months ago or something. So he took all of his dinos, so most of the stuff here will be what he left over. So I do know that Shredder was like mutating a lot of different creatures. As you can see, he's got really cool looking trikes here. God damn, look at that one there. I like that green. That green on this blue one would look really good. But yeah, you can see he was doing quite a lot of mutating here. He's got some turtles. It looks like there's a turtle or a Squirtle turtle right here. As you can see, he's kind of got like the blue and then the orange, or not the orange, the brown even. And he's got some, oh crap, that scared me. He's got some Ankies here as well. I love those cyan spikes, holy crap. So yeah, he's got quite a few different mutated dinos. He's got some Dillos here too, cool. Another turtle as well, and he's got like Dillos everywhere for some reason. I don't know if some of them are mutated. I don't know if all of them are, but yeah, let's go over here and check out the rest. So I think he's got a couple little breeding pens here. He's got monkeys in there. He's got jerboas in here. Where's this lead to? Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. Like, is there some stuff like missing? I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna move on. I don't know exactly what he was doing here, but I assume he was kind of like in the middle of building something and then he might have stopped. But over here, I think, is his like main base. He's got a lot of raptors here, as you can see. Holy crap. That's a lot of craptors. He's got a really cool saber here as well, actually. Oh, I'm really gonna, oh, damn it. I should have checked out Red Skull, which is our saber that has like black, and then this part here that's yellow is red on him. We're gonna check him out later. I can't wait to see him. I love that saber so much. Then he's got a couple more craptors here. I love the cyan with the red. It looks really good. I guess he had some sort of like big pen here for something. I don't know what that was for. Probably for some large creatures. He did have like a lot of Brontos and stuff mutated. I'm not sure if he took everything. But yeah, this is like his main base area. So you can see he's got all of his like trophies here and stuff. Very cool. He's got like a water pen back here. He's got one little lonely shark. Nice, I like that wood down here. It looks really good. Okay. There's like a little gap there. Let's get out of the water a little bit. Oh, he's got like an upstairs. I didn't even notice that. All right, let's go in here. It's probably where he stored all of his items and stuff. It's a little workshop. Yeah, this is his workshop and storage area. This is nice. I like it a lot, actually. I like these like hatch frames. Very, very cool. So yeah, as you can see, like it's fairly bare at this moment because he pretty much just took all of his dinos and moved them from server to server, which is fine, but like it just kind of leaves it so it looks like he didn't do a whole lot, but he definitely had a lot of stuff going on. I think he had a pretty long series on here. I'm not exactly sure how many episodes he actually did on here, but I think it's probably close to like 40 or 50. But anyway, let's move on to the GE starter shack, which is somewhere over here. It's like over here. There it is. So this was the amazing base that we all built and then immediately abandoned when we wanted to head up to the castle at the top of the hill. This all happened at the very start of the series before I even hit record. We were apparently just building a little shack. I don't even know. But then we immediately decided to head all the way up to that castle and check it out, which kind of turned into a bad idea because there's a lot of badness in there we didn't even realize, but we were just so new to the map that we just, I don't know, we just wanted to explore rather than settle down. So that's what we did for quite some time in this series. We were just exploring, living in caves and everything, which was great, and I know a lot of people actually see that as like the best episodes on the server. But unfortunately, that can't go on for like 7 billion episodes, you know? At some point, you gotta settle down, make a base, because you have just so many dinos, you know? Like, I had tamed wyverns, I had tamed, like, griffins and stuff, and I was just bringing these around on little trips around. It was kind of a little bit pointless at that stage. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll try to do a little bit more exploring in the next series, which we're gonna get to later. I shouldn't have mentioned that yet. Shh, shut up. Okay, I'll mention it later on the video, okay? Next, I think maybe Jim's spot is like somewhere over here. He has like a lot of stuff just scattered around the place. I think he built something towards the end actually over in the Highlands, which we can go check out. But I know Jim has some stuff on the top of a mountain over here somewhere, so we're probably gonna go check that out. Now, one thing that kind of happened on this series immediately was that a lot of people kind of dropped off. Like, I think maybe we had at least 5 active people for quite some time, which is a bit odd for like a GE series, but the reason was because when Ragnarok the map launched, we had already talked about our season 4 of vanilla, and that was people's plans. Like, they wanted to do that, and it kind of just became a thing where Ragnarok was kind of just something like out of the blue, and people were more kind of, you know, set on actually doing the vanilla series. So that's why quite a lot of people didn't really do too much on here. But I always really enjoyed the map and the series, so I kept going. Where is this spot? I think it's this one here, isn't it? I think it's over here. So yeah, on our travels, we actually ended up over here at like episode 3 or 4 or something, which was great, and we fought a griffin. Yeah, I remember that one actually. Man, it doesn't seem like that long ago, but I don't know. At the same time, it kind of was. It's like 8 months ago. Wow. But yeah, this was our like little starter, little hut. We kind of built some stuff over there. And then at some point, I can't remember who built this. I think it was Axeman. We were like taming griffins up the top of this mountain as well. That's a griffin taming trap, of course. And then Jim decided to breed all of his griffins up here for some reason. I don't know why. So he has like a lot of mutated griffins here, which is great. I thought that he built some stuff, but apparently not. So I think we're gonna head on from here all the way over to the Highlands, I think. Yeah, I think that's the next base. I think the volcano is erupting right now, is it? Or is it just the geysers that are going? I don't really know. But yeah, so it was kind of a little bit disappointing how a lot of people dropped off, but it was okay. I kept going, I kept making the videos on here, and you guys were loving it. So let us get all the way over to the Highlands. Man, I can't wait for some more adventures on here, which I kind of mentioned a minute ago. Maybe we'll get into that right now, because it's going to be a little bit of a journey. So, this is the season finale, by the way, as well as episode 100 celebration. I've been kind of plotting this for a couple days now. I kind of wanted to get the series to 100 episodes, and I was thinking, you know what? I think it's time for a restart. We're going to be doing another series of Ragnarok, and it's going to be very, very close to our Vanilla with Sprinkles play, where we're essentially going to have S+, and we're going to have the Platforms Plus, which is the sister mod of S+. We're going to have those two. And then pretty much anything else that we have on vanilla. What else do we have? Death Helper, I think that's the last one, right? We're not going to have the currency, though. We're not going to have a currency system on here. I don't think so, anyway. But one more thing that we are going to have in this new series to kind of, you know, it's something that we want as creators. We want to play with this mod. It is the Ultra Stacks mod, which we actually currently have on this one. But that's it. It's not really going to become like a modded series in any sense. I know after a while on here, we kind of got a little bit bored. I didn't really want this series to be too close to my vanilla series, so I started adding in some more mods to check out some stuff like griffins and, you know, breedable creatures like breedable wyverns and stuff, which was fun. And I really like playing around with that type of stuff, but on this new series, that's not going to happen. So yeah, don't worry, it's going to stay pretty vanilla-like. But yeah, this is Jim's base here. He's kind of built up like a little bit of a tech base, and then he's got some stuff going on in here, I do believe. It's all very painted and very well presented, which I like. I love the upper part of that. I don't think he painted the bottoms of these for some reason. But yeah, he's got some cool stuff going on. I love the color scheme, actually. The yellow and the red looks really good together. And he's got a Giga here, and these are all the Gigas from that mass amount of Giga breeding that we did together. It was crazy. Do you guys remember that? We had like 50 billion Gigas. It was insane. God damn. What else? I think he's probably got like 700 ice wyverns here, all mutated. Just insane. Absolutely insane. Most of them are like red though. Man, so yeah, this was like Jim's little settlement thing. As I said, like Jim really didn't settle down for a while on this series. He kind of kept staying on the road a little bit, you know, breeding at the top of mountains. It was insane. So yeah, that was actually something back there. Let me go back to this little cave and see if there's anything in here. Because we used to live in this little cave down here. This was like one of the first caves that we actually lived in. Okay, oh cool, the gate's still on there. I didn't think it was on there for a second. So yeah, we lived in here at one point. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff. Man, there's Purple Rain's little brother or something. What was your name again? Prince. Oh man, look at all this. The hyenodons, the crops. I think we had a proper greenhouse. Who the hell broke our greenhouse? We used to have one. I don't even know. But yeah, some stuff going on over here too. We had like a little bit of a it's a freaking Giga in here. We had like a little bit of a workshop. I think maybe Jim installed that afterwards. Man, who's this over here? Axeman, yeah. Axe I don't think did a huge amount on here. I think Neo might be in here somewhere too. Is he? I don't think he is. But yeah, we had like this little pen for our dung beetles, I think. That was cool. So many memories, guys. So many memories. And I think one of these unicorns was mine. Unicorn face. No, I don't know who owned that. Let's head off to the next cave where we lived in. And then we're probably gonna go back and check out my base. I don't think Neo had a base on here. You know what? I think he does, but I think it's just a little house. I don't think it's an actual base. So I don't exactly know where to find that, so we're not gonna try and find that. But yeah, with this new Ragnarok series, I'm really excited. I think we're gonna get going soon enough, but it's gonna probably become like one of the main series for a while because Aberration's kind of slowing down. You know, we're towards the end of the Aberration stuff. Also, actually, with the Ragnarok series, I completely forgot about this because this was a choice that we made the other day. We're also gonna add on a mod that's gonna allow us to have some Aberration items, such as the glide suit, climbing picks, and the zipline stuff, so the motor and the actual zipline anchors themselves. So the reason for having all this stuff is because these things really do suit the Ragnarok map quite a lot, and we want to play around with that stuff, so that's going to be on there too. But I think that's the last mod. I'll probably have a mod list up soon enough. So yeah, this was the second cave that we lived in. Let's move over here a little bit. So we had a gate right there. We had like a little Trudon trap outside where we were taming Trudons. We had lots of artifacts everywhere for some reason. I think they spawn in here. Yeah, they spawn over here, right? Yeah. What's up there? Interesting. But yeah, the artifact of the brute spawns in here. It's a pretty cool looking cave. We actually lived in here for quite some time, I do believe. We had another gate up the end of there. Some hyenodons everywhere, Allosaurus. But yeah, we had quite a lot of stuff over here too. Who is this? Tag. He's got a strange little costume on. I think Evo might be in here too somewhere. Got a dire bear there. Man. So yeah, we just have so many creatures just scattered around here. What else do we have? I think Evo's definitely in here somewhere, isn't he? I feel like he is. Why do we have a chair? I'm so confused. What was this for? Oh, that was for hatching eggs, actually. Yeah, that's what we were doing. We had to get the eggs super close to the fires without them actually falling on the fires. So I think we had like a little platform where you could put eggs down and incubate them. Cool. And then we had some more stuff going on over here, I think. I had like a lot of parasaurs in here, or parasurs in here before, but I think most of them are probably dead now. Yeah, we had some cool stuff going on here as well. Do we have anything outside? I think we have tree platforms for sap, I do believe. Yeah, we do. Oh man, these are gonna be completely full. Hang on, check this out. I haven't seen these in ages. Oh my god, 25,000. It's just stupid. Oh, so yeah, this was a really cool base. We lived in the Redwoods for quite some time. I think we lived in here from like maybe, I would probably guess maybe like episode 12 till like episode 30 or something. So yeah, we lived in the Redwoods for quite some time, which was fun because hunting and everything in the Redwoods was really cool because there's just so many hostile creatures everywhere, so I had to go around with like a pack of creatures. But then again, you know, we couldn't have done that forever. We really couldn't have. That type of stuff cannot last a full series. Is my FOV correct? It is. Okay, cool. Kind of feel like it wasn't for a second. So I don't think there's really anything else in the Redwoods here. I think maybe we had a couple little taming pens and stuff around, but I think that's about it. I don't actually believe there's anything else around here. No, I don't think so. Alright, so I think the next venture is back over to my main base, the first one that we had. So let's just teleport there because it's, as you can see, it's a long distance. Also, another reason for another Ragnarok series is because look at the map. We only had this. We only had this top half when we started. Then this was added, but by then we'd already had bases. And then this was added, and by then we'd already had bases, 2 bases, you know, so another reason for having another series is we're gonna have the whole map. Like, Ragnarok is 99% done, so it's gonna be a lot of opportunity for a lot of traveling, a lot of cool stuff around the whole map, some outposts everywhere. I think that's what I kind of want to do. So, yeah, that's gonna be really fun. Let's head here then. I'm gonna teleport. Okay, get ready for some dino spam and low FPS. Okay, let's just wait for things to load in first. Okay. Everything here yet? Okay. Yeah. The foundations are loading in. Dinos are raising up. Look at this one. He's gonna rise. Wait for it. You gotta wait for a certain time for your T-Rex to rise, and then it's ready to eat. Okay, he's not rising. Okay, whatever. Oh, he rose! Alright, so this was our main base for a long time, until we got to like tech tier around episode 70 or so, and then at that point I wanted to play around with some tech tier stuff, and obviously we had to start a new base. I couldn't just flood this place with new tech stuff. As you can see, it wasn't really too suited for that type of stuff, because the fabricator takes up like pretty much the whole room. But this was our workshop, very cool. The building materials in here are from castles and keeps. Now we're not going to have that mod on the next series. It's going to be like pretty close to vanilla, of course, but this is a really cool mod anyway, and I was happy that we built a lot with it at least. I kind of felt like I wasn't really the most capable person of building with this stuff, but I tried my best, and I think we kind of made a decent enough base. So this was the workshop. We had a lot of stuff going on here. We have 4 little staircases up here. They lead up to a little balcony. I was mostly happy with the shape of this whole place, but the interiors were not really up to standards, I don't think. We have the flags up on each of these little kind of spiral tower things, which was cool. Then in here, like, this is where it starts to get a little bit like, I wasn't very happy with the inside, because it's so plain. It really is. I just didn't know what to do with this place. So, like, I mean, like, there's a random staircase right here. It's yeah. And then we had some ballistas up here, which was cool. We never actually really shot these. Oh, we shot 2 somehow. What the hell? How the hell did we shoot 2 of them? Alright, whatever. And then over here we had the Wyvern Tower. Actually, no, let's look at the flyer base first. So this was the little flyer spot. We had all of our flyers lined up along here. We also had a little pathway pretty much around the whole base, which was cool. We have our Quetzal there, our cool tape jar, and a lot of cool mutated griffins, which is one thing I'm going to really miss. We're not going to be able to mutate griffins in the next series. Oh no. So, yeah, we're not going to have phoenixes as well, which is going to suck because I really like those creatures, but they're not very, they're cool, but they're not very useful. So, yeah, we had this little pathway going all the way around, and then opposite the main kind of workshop tower, we had the Wyvern Tower, which was really good until the mod author decided that he didn't want ice floors in the mod anymore, and he replaced them with these sandstone floors. So the original idea of this tower was, because they had like ice floors and they had like fire floors, you know, like a kind of lava brick floor, I was thinking we could make a tower that would have like a different theme per level. So at the bottom we have kind of like a greenish obsidian color, and that was where poisons go. Then we had this one here, which used to be ice. It used to have kind of like icy brick colors or whatever, which was really cool. Unfortunately, he changed that, which sucked. Then we had the fire brick, and then we had this kind of like obsidian, which is the only color that I could really think suited a wyvern or a lightning wyvern. So yeah, we went with this. But yeah, unfortunately, he completely changed the thing, so it kind of screwed up my idea. Oh man, it's okay though. I did like this tower, but I think it's a little bit plain. And it was pretty cool, like just to store the wyverns in here for sure. But yeah, also we gotta check out this thing. This is the most beautiful ice wyvern you'll ever see, and it is not mutated at all. This is a legit color that you can get. It's got like bluish underneath. It's got blue spikes, blue kind of tips on the wings, and green. It's so cool. The coolest ice wyvern you could ever get. I think we call this one Cynthia. Cynthia, yeah. Because I was saying it's like Syntac colors. I think we named it Syntac to begin with, but then we changed its name after a little while, which was okay. So we're hopefully going to get something like that again at some point in the next series. We'll see. And then down here, I think we had like a little bit of a breeding shack. I wanted to build more around here, but I never really got around to it. We have our T-Rex here from our T-Rex army, some rock golems. Like, this base is just a clutter of just everything. I mean, we had like a little pod here with snails in it. We had like this little platform here where I just kept all of my dinos. And this right here is Red Skull. I love him. There's actually, I don't really like, I'm not plugging it so you guys will go buy it, but there's actually a really cool design for a Red Skull t-shirt on my merch store if you guys want to check it out. Don't have to buy it, I'm just saying check it out. It's really cool. I'm a big fan of that one. But this is Red Skull. Hopefully at some point we'll do some more Sabertooth mutations and get something like this again. Oh man, such a cool mutation, but we're going to put him back over here. Red Skull, I love it. And then we had a couple mutated Ankies, a polar bear, a couple other creatures around here, unicorn. And then we had our little mustard and ketchup Giga, and then we had our Syntac kind of color Giga. These are the 2 Giga mutations that we got from that huge Giga breeding video that we did with Jim. This one here got like white, blue, and cyan, and then this one here has red and yellow, which is really cool, and some other color underneath, I think. I'm not sure. But I love these things. Such cool Giga mutations. I love this blend right here. So cool. Anyway, onto... Oh, hey! This is our Parasaur base. We had this guy for a little while. He's a mutated Parasaur, and we made a base on the back, which we used to travel around. As you can see, it's pretty much kitted out with everything that you'll need for your traveling needs. And it's got some beds up here as well. Really cool. I love making these mobile bases. I'll probably do something like this again soon. But yeah, I love this. So cool. We use this guy quite a lot actually at the very start, especially for getting through the cold biome, like the murder snow. I wish I could speak. I'm losing my voice. I'm gonna take a drink. I'm not gonna stop recording. I'm just gonna take a drink. But yeah, then right here we have some of our mutated wyverns that we made. I showed these off recently. We got this lightning one the other day. Very cool. Then up here we have this really nice building that we built recently enough. We have one of our mutated phoenixes there. Very cool. We have these little balconies off to the side. kind of looking over the landscape. It's really, I like this base. I think it's not my best base, but it's definitely a good attempt. What are we low on? Probably water. And we're kind of low on food. Cool. I like this little kind of floor right here. I really like this. I think this turned out quite well. It's not symmetric, which I like. I'm a very symmetric person. I like having things looking well, and yeah, I like this. It looks pretty cool. It looks right into the base. Very, very nice. It's got these little balconies off to the side as well. Looking over, if I could kind of show it a little bit. Okay, cool. But yeah, this was our first base, and I'm really happy and proud about it. Like, I think probably could have done some more stuff. Like right there, we needed to make another gate or something, but we never really got around to it. But that's okay. Let's pop out here a little bit. I always like looking at the base from this angle. I think it looks really good. Also, hang on, we had some more stuff down here, didn't we? Yeah, look at this. We have, also we have the gateway to show off. Cool. We have our little garden area where we have kind of like a little bit of an oasis. We got our plants on either side. We got some pigs, all the stuff to make crops. And then down here, they're probably dead, but we had some beehives. Yes, I don't know what happened. Let's head all the way down. I love this base spot. Also, I do realize I have not been showing everything on the map. We're right here right now. But if you guys want to check out coordinates, just like watch the series. It's only 100 episodes. Come on now. Apparently all of our sheep escaped. We used to have like sheep here as our little slaughterhouse. I don't know where they went though. They might have starved. Then we had our base entrance down here, which I was really proud of actually. I love this. I think it looks great. We have some rock golems up on top, which was really cool. Yeah, it was a great base. Definitely was. Goddamn. All right, let's move on to the next base. I'm just gonna take a minute just to rest my voice because I'm gonna probably die. So yeah, we'll be back in a sec. Okay, so another base that we actually meant to show off was Flinger's base, which is pretty close to where I live. Actually, it's like right between my two bases. One of my bases is up at the top of that mountain at the corner of the map, the top right-hand corner. That's where we just were. Our other base is somewhere over there. But yeah, this is Flinger's base right here. Very, very nice. He used a lot of the castle and keep stuff, which I really like. How do I even begin? Down here, maybe? I think down here is probably the best place to begin. So yeah, you kind of enter this little river area. He kind of went with this almost, I feel like it's like a barge or something. Right on top of the river. He's got like the castle and keeps, what do you call these things? Water wheel things again? I don't know what they are. But yeah, he's got one of these things, which is really cool. I love this little watery area. Very, very aesthetically pleasing, for sure. Castle and Keeps can definitely be used in just an amazing way like this. And he's got this area here with the tree in the center, which I love. And he's got like a lot of decorations everywhere. We're probably not going to just like specifically show everything because I don't know what everything is. That's cool looking. I don't know what that is. But yeah, he's got this kind of tree in the center, which is probably breakable, and I could be really mean and ruin his base, but I won't. He's got a piano? What the hell? I don't even remember where all this stuff is from. But yeah, he's got kind of like a little restaurant bar area or something, I guess. What the hell's happening? What the hell's that noise? Oh, he's got the plants. Alright, that makes sense. That was frightening. I don't even know. Yeah, but he's got a captain's wheel up here as well, which kind of makes me feel like this is a barge ship or something. I don't know. Very nice anyway. Let's head down here. And he's got like this little windmill tower here made out of like that green obsidian stuff. You can get up here. Got like a little balcony. Cool. Let's head up here now. Another balcony. I think this is probably to the top, and I don't know what the hell that is. But yeah. Let's head back down. Might just head out here. And then I think there was a little path down there which leads to his little tech tower where he keeps his replicator, which I really, really like. This is so cool. It truly is. I love it. But yeah, he's got his replicator right here, which is awesome. And then I think what does this lead to? How the hell did you get, what? Okay, so that's like the barge ship thing that we were looking at. Oh, he's got a greenhouse here too. Let's check this out. I think it's pretty plain. All right, whatever. He's got like his little workshop here, which is cool. It's kind of opposite the other spot from a minute ago. Lots of little bits around here. Got a hammock. Cool. What does this lead to? Just a balcony? Yeah. So yeah, his little workshop area. I think there was an upstairs. Why do these doors keep derping out for me? It's got like a little restaurant-y area, I think. I'm not exactly sure. But very nice. I do like it. Flinger is amazing at building. And also, once again, if you guys want to check out anybody's bases, of course you can watch their series. If you guys check out the members list down below, you'll be able to find all of the channels and whatnot. So yeah, let's head over to my base. It's like right over here. So this was the tech base that we built, which was our second proper base on the server. I mostly built this base because we wanted to check out tech tier, but also my old base was getting really, really laggy and whatnot, and it's just, I kind of wanted a bit of a fresh start. Also, I have not cleaned up after all the wyvern breeding, and I probably will not clean this up. But yeah, we've built a lot of cool tech platforms on top of these risen up rocks. As you can see, there's like kind of a rock column right there. We got another one, a shorter one here, and then we got another one over there, and we just built the tech platforms on top of those. So here we have a giant cloning chamber thing. Very nice. Then over here was our workshop. Got a poison wyvern just hanging out. Of course, we've got our replicator there. We got a shield generator. We got all of the tech bits here pretty much. So yeah, very nice. And then over here we have a giant walkway up to our breeding building, which is, I think, yeah, we were just doing the phoenixes here the other day, so of course I didn't clean that up either. But here we have Cobalt, which is our amazing mutated imprinted griffin, because we have griffins being breedable on here, which was good. Unfortunately, we will have to leave Cobalt behind. I know you guys really, really like Cobalt, and I know you guys really, really like other dinos on here too, like Red Skull and some other stuff, but unfortunately we're gonna have to leave them behind. It's just, I can't bring this thing. It wouldn't be fair. It really wouldn't. But I don't think I'll forget it. It definitely is a very nice creature. Maybe, you know what? Maybe at some stage we'll pull it out onto a different server. I don't know. We'll see. I definitely won't be getting rid of the backup for this, but we do not make our backups public, just for reasons, really, you know. So, we're not going to make that public. I do see that question a lot when we end series. I don't know. Some people on here don't really want it. I don't really want it either. So yeah. Anyway. That's pretty much it, guys. That is the world here. We've done a lot in these 100 episodes, but you know what? Maybe the next series will be even longer. It could potentially happen. We'll see. This is probably not the last we're gonna see of this server, by the way, because I'm probably still gonna keep it up just so I can do the boss fights with my aberration character eventually, and then probably some other stuff on here too, because I don't really want to taint the other world with some other things that I've got planned. So this is going to be the last episode of this series, but of course we might see the server at some other point. We'll see. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys enjoyed the series, make sure that you show your support down below and hit the like button. Let me know any ideas that you have for the next series in terms of like base locations or just general stuff that you guys want to see, because I want to know. And yeah, 100 episodes, guys. It's insane. God damn it. And actually, here's a fun fact. There's over 9 million views on this series. I think when it was 94 episodes, the playlist had 9.4 million views, which is insane. A lot of freaking crazy videos came from this server, and hopefully the next series will be just as good. We'll see. Anyway, yeah.